Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning back into FIGGY Fragrances. Today, we are going to be reviewing LV Meteor and Montaigne's version of LV Meteor called Meteorite. So this is going to be another addition to the Montagne series. This is another really popular one. Stay tuned for the comparison, my detailed thoughts, and also details on a giveaway I'm doing coming right up. Welcome back. It's me, Figgy from FIGGY Fragrances, and we are continuing our Montagne series today, and I'm doing one that I'm really excited about. This one is Meteorite by Montagne Perfumes, or Parfums. It says P-A-R-F-U-M-S, so I say Parfums, and then we have a sample here of Meteorite by Louis Vuitton. So to get started, the notes on this one are mandarin orange, bergamot, neroli, nutmeg, and vetiver. So this is categorized as a citrus, fresh, spicy fragrance. I always classify this myself when I smell this as a powdery, spicy fragrance to me. Great fragrance. You can wear this any time of year. I'm gonna spray the Montagne and I'm gonna spray the sample here, and then we'll get into the comparisons. And then there's a little backstory or a little bit of updates that have happened with the Montagne version, which I'm very pleased with actually. So I got that sprayed. Let me do the Meteorite or the Meteor there. So we'll let these dry down. So my thoughts on this is just right off the bat before I smell them. Meteorite, Meteorite's always been like a 7 out of 10 to me in the LV line. It's definitely not up there with my favorites. It's just, to me personally, I don't find it as something that I would reach for every single day. Now, my taste is different from your taste, of course. Let me know your thoughts on where you would rank this fragrance in Louis Vuitton's hierarchy of fragrances. I would always put Imagination and Afternoon Swim before these, and Pacific Chill, and then maybe I would pick Meteorite or like Lamencity or something like that. But let me get into smelling these. So this is the Montagne that I'm smelling. So I'm getting a lot of powdery notes, fresh herbal green notes, spicy, a little sweet, aromatic. I'm really picking up a lot on that mandarin orange, the bergamot, neroli together. And then the spiciness you're getting from the nutmeg, and then I'm getting some powderiness from the vetiver. Yeah, this is really good. Montagne always knocks these out of the park, man. Who's ever cooking in their kitchen over there, shout out to you. I've never spoken to them before or know. There's like this whole stigma on Montagne subreddit. If you aren't part of the subreddit, go join. It's just called Montagne Parfums. It's a very fast growing community actually. And the perfumer who does all these is like a mystery man. He's apparently a famous or a well-known industry perfumer, but he tries to remain anonymous. So whoever Mr. Montagne is, you absolutely know these out the park. Here's the LV. Very good. Very good. Now, the Louis Vuitton is a little bit smoother on the nose. It is a little bit more well balanced. And what I mean by when I say well balanced is I mean that each element of the fragrance is there in equal parts, so it's cohesively balanced. Whereas with the Montagne, I'm getting a lot more of the powdery and the citrus up front, and less of the wateriness that the LV fragrances are known for, like the Afternoon Swims, the Imagination, things like that. But overall, this is really good. So the story with this was that Montagne originally came out with just Meteorite. and that was selling for like 1 or 2 years. I had a bottle of it, and I found that the opening with the oranges was way too screechy, so I actually never wore it, and I ended up selling the bottle. However, Montagne just released a V2 formulation of this, and that is now all that they sell on their website. The V2 formulation is way more toned down with the citruses. When I sprayed the first one, it was almost cloying, and it was just kind of like I had to like fan my face off like this and go into a different room and take a break from smelling because it was that strong. This one is a lot more toned down. It represents the original a lot more accurately. And I think they've done a fantastic job with this. Now, would I buy this fragrance if I was in the market and I had the money to get Meteor by Louis Vuitton and I was in the market for this fragrance? Would I go ahead and buy the original or would I buy this? I would absolutely 100% say that I would buy this simply because of the price point and how close it is. So these you can get on their website for $45, I believe, for the V2. I don't know if this is in stock right now. I know it's in very high demand. And of course, the LV is $370. The differences between the two, the more cohesiveness and a little bit more of the watery kind of ozonic notes you get with Meteor, that's not worth the $370 price point to me. 99% of people aren't going to notice the difference between these two. So Meteorite is an absolute banger from Montagne Parfums, and you can't go wrong with it. The longevity on these, I would give these, personally, I have worn this. This thing is a bomb. It will go very light on the sprays. This will last 8 to 10 hours if applied, appropriately, and 3 to 4 sprays max. Don't overdo it. This stuff is very strong, and then the Meteor lasts around the same time as well. So that is the review for Montagne Parfums Meteor versus this. Great alternative to the original. I think that you cannot go wrong with purchasing this. I haven't really smelled any other LV fragrance that even comes, or LV dupe that comes even as close to Meteor as this. So like, I know there's a really popular one by Cod Lodge right now. I think it's called Shiaka Snow or something. It's not as good as this. You do get more if you buy it. You do get 100 ml versus 50 ml, but the quality it's not as good as this. This stuff is made with only naturals, and it's also made in the United States. So you're supporting a company that is U.S. based, which is always great. Yeah, but that is Montagne Parfums Meteor versus Montagne Parfums Meteorite versus Meteor. I was bound to eventually mess this up. I just want to discuss a little bit about the giveaway I'm doing on my channel. I'm going to be doing a giveaway where one winner will be able to choose any Montagne perfume on their website of their choice, US only. All you need to do is you need to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and then I will choose a winner at random in probably a week or two, and then I'll reach out to you via, I don't know, YouTube or something. I'll figure something out. But the winner would get to choose, at the time of them being selected, whatever Montagne has in stock, a fragrance of their choice that I will ship personally to their house. But yeah, so that's the details on the giveaway. And again, Meteorite by Montagne Parfums is an absolute banger. Cannot recommend this enough if you're a fan of the Meteorite DNA. As always, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It means the world to me. I've been picking up some steam on this channel. I'm going to be uploading every single day and doing premieres. Join my community. I set up a community where you can post and you can suggest things to me, and I can personally see them and see if I have it in my collection. I have over 60 fragrances on display here, and I have a bunch more in a different room. So I most likely have it, and I most likely have a real and a fake version of it. But yeah, so that's it for this video. Until next time, I'll see you. Thanks.